Hi guys, this is AL Thick Madame. This is kind of an intro video to let y'all know who I am and what kind of content I want to bring to you all. I don't even know if this is going to even take off like that, but just in case, I want it to be well known why I'm here and what I'm trying to do. So, again, my username, as you can tell, as you can see, is AL Thick Madame. My real name is Blenda, Blenda. I'm from Montgomery, Alabama. Anybody who's from Montgomery who listened, or I don't know if it still happens, but listens to Hot 105.7 on a Sunday morning, you'll know what is meant by me saying Montgomery, Alabama like that. Anyway, the different content that I would like to try to bring to my page is about hair, maybe every now and again nails, do certain TV reviews, movie reviews, random news, things that are happening in the media that are of importance, or even if it's straight shenanigans, I might just want to hop on here and just give my take on what's going on and how I feel about whatever it is. So, but that's about all that I'm really trying to do. And if I really do go through with this and I start doing the TV reviews and all that stuff, I'm thinking that since a lot of the stuff that I watch, a lot of other people, either they do the reviews too, or they don't do them at all, I'm just gonna start exactly where the last episode ended. So I'm not gonna be like, oh well, I'm gonna start from the beginning and then come up. Like, no, I might do like somehow try to do a quick review of how I feel things have gone, and just a quick overview of things that have happened up until that point and give my perspective on it. But outside of that, it's gonna be what it is. But anyway, in all honesty, the reason why I'm even thinking of going beyond this intro video is because like maybe about 10 years ago, 10 years ago, I had so many people who tried to get me to create a YouTube page, because everybody who knows me, I've always been into hair, I've always been into nails, and I've always known how to do hair. Like, I didn't go to school for it, and I'll get into why that didn't happen later on in another video. But I never got into that as far as getting my license and all that stuff. But it's something that I've always been passionate about. I take pride in it. I will look at somebody else's hairstyle and I'm like, why? Or if it's not blended in, I'm just like, you really trying to make us believe that that's your hair? And I know there are a lot of people out there who do stuff like that, and I'm just like, you tried it. You tried it. Because like what I am right now, like my hair is slicked back, and I created out of a dollar pack of weave that I got from Maxway, two packs, and I don't know if it's fresh braided or whatever, but it's not a regular braid. But if you're not paying close attention, you might think it's a regular braid. But I braided both of them, and did all kinds of random stuff. And people been getting their entire life from it. I'm just like, I'm so ready to take this down. But since it's summertime, I just want it out of my face. But I will, if I am able to do the things that I'm thinking that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do mini tutorials and stuff like that. And I'm even gonna discuss some things that might be controversial, like as far as like, let me see, what is it called? Some kind of method where you braid your hair up or twist your hair up and you put the weave in, and no matter how you braid it and all that stuff, you can make it blend in and make it look like it's yours. some kind of method that they call it. But anyway, I've done that, and something that actually just started being posted, I think, very, very recently, is something that I've been doing for like a while, like a couple of years, which is where you, well, before I started crocheting it in, I would sew the weave in, and then I would sew it down to a braid, and then I was able to create, like if I wanted to do two braids, normally I would do two braids. I would braid two braids in the middle of my actual hair and create extra hair and part my hair down the middle, and then I'm able to do two braids, but it wouldn't be normal braids. But again, I'll explain all that later on, but I'm not trying to discredit anybody else or whatever. But there are so many things that other people say, I'm the creator of this, because they put it on Facebook first. But I was like, wow, I've been doing that for I don't know how long. They say that they created it. So I'm like, oh, okay. You know, I don't really care. I'm just saying these are a lot of the things that people are trying to come off and make people think are brand new, or back in the day when it first came out, they're trying to make it seem like, oh my gosh, this is something that I came up with. This is my idea. And I'm just like, I've done all this stuff before, and I've done it different ways until I did it a way that, to me, I was able to bring out the hairstyle that I wanted it to be, to have it to be the full potential that I wanted it to be presented in. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of stuff like that if I'm up to it, because a lot of things have happened over the past 10 to 15 years, and I'm not as dedicated to hair as I was before. But I really, like, if you knew me growing up, if you went to school with me while I was growing up, every time you saw me, like at the most, you would see, well, at the least, you would see my hair style change 2 or 3 times a month. Like, there have been times that I literally would install micro braids. Now, I'm not trying to insult anybody when I say this, but where I'm from, people would go, if you wanted your micro braids to be done very, very exceptionally well, to where every single strand, every single strand of your hair was up in the weave and it looked amazing, you went to the Africans. So there was this girl who used to go to the college that I went to, that I will get into later on as well. And her name was Coco, or that's what her nickname was. And whenever I did any type of braiding hairstyle, people would be like, oh, your hair's so cute. Did you go to Coco? And everybody, anytime, like literally anytime. And I'm like, no, I do my own hair. And they're like, what? Like, that's when I started really realizing that I must be pretty great. Because people would always think that I went somewhere and got it professionally done, like to perfection. But I'm a perfectionist when it comes to my hair. At least I was when I was in my 20s. I'm in my 30s now. And I'm just like, as long as it's blended in and it looks nice, I'm here for it. So, anyway, that's all for now. I'm going to come back to y'all and give y'all some content. Hopefully y'all will like it. Some of the things are going to be very personal because, like I said, after all these years, I have been asked to go on here and create videos, to do tutorials about hair, nails, and all that stuff, and I was really, 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 really into all that. Now, I think that some things that I need to heal from are can or will be the focal point, but hopefully it'll help people. But anyway, until next time, roll tide, roll. Hornet Nation, be blessed. Bye.